I got up with the sun, got this video, placid, clear start. Look at that cloud on the western horizon. And pan north, grackle on a pole, fishing boat going by, and still totally clear to the east. Sun just out of reach for me to the south. Well, that was about almost 4 hours ago, T-Rex, Steve. Things are changing quickly. Was it Mark Twain that said, if you don't like the weather in New England, wait a minute or 5 minutes? 61 degrees now at 9:05. Let's go see what happened to that cloud. It has since advanced right over our head. Boy, this looks like a snow sky, doesn't it? It's all steel gray. It's not snowing, but there's a wall of water coming right at us. There's the radar imagery from when I went out at 5:15. Look at that swirl over Lake Huron. And now here's the radar imagery from right now. That's some heavy rain coming right in. I looked upstream at Bennington, Vermont, Pittsfield, Massachusetts, North Adams, all reporting thunderstorms between 8 and 9 o'clock with a quick half-inch of rain. So I had been talking about Thursday might be the heaviest rain, Thursday night, but now I think the next hour and a half might be the heaviest rain here in the Boston area, as it's leftovers from the severe weather outbreak yesterday. The cluster of tornadoes right there on the north side of the border with Ohio and Michigan. And I didn't see any reports of any devastating tornadoes, but no tornado is easy, I don't think. And also that snowstorm continues in Montana this morning. Bozeman Pass is just standstill traffic. It's not snowing that hard where these images are. Thank you, Brooke, for these images. In Montana, the blizzard warning continues this morning near Great Falls. As for severe weather, I don't think we're getting severe weather here. We have thunderstorms coming at us. And look at the flow. Let's look at the velocity azimuth display. You see kind of from the southwest there at light speeds down low. But then up around 25 to 30,000 feet, that's 70 knots from the west-northwest. So these things are racing along. And with that kind of velocity high up in the sky, that means there's a lot of lift. And these storms survived the night crossing New York, so they're called nocturnal. And the fact that there's no sunshine in front of them means that they're not going to really strengthen, but they're moving along and they've got a lot of momentum. So we're getting poured on. Here's the HRR showing these storms coming right through and then kind of out of Boston by about noontime or so. And then we have the fourth week in a row with a backdoor front, but it's not easy. It looks like there's another low kind of lingering behind tomorrow in northern New England. So that could be as flow from the southwest in southern New England and from the north in Maine, and that's going to be another focus for more rain. And here's the HRR tomorrow afternoon with the heavy rain coming back at us tomorrow afternoon. It's going to be a play-by-play situation. You can't really time these, but it still looks like tomorrow in the afternoon. Now, if we switch over to the Euro, which did come in on pivotal weather last night, it shows the weather today moving out. And then tomorrow it shows more of a wave missing us to the south. So you're going to have to add up that HRR we just showed and say it is going to rain in most of New England tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night. And then it's very cold aloft. There's the 540, the blue line, that thickness line, cold enough for snow, but no focus of energy. Looks like a storm misses us to the east on Saturday. And then on Sunday, another wave kind of comes right over us. Instability showers. And that's the kind of day we're going to have anything falling from the sky. May call it hail, may call it grapple, raindrops. Not raining most of the time, so the weekend's not a washout. But when it rains, it's going to be chilly in the 40s. And it could pour in spots. And then Monday, the low gets south and east of us. The flow is from the north, it looks like. And then tough call Tuesday, high pressure to the north, high pressure to the south. Every time we've seen that and tried to get the high pressure to the south to win, it hasn't worked out. Will it be week number 5 for backdoor front next week? Could be. And that Lynx trip Newport to Nantucket still looks like kind of a west-southwest wind, but not as strong as it did a couple days ago. And then late next week, look at this cold trough in the middle of the nation with low pressures riding up the west side of the Appalachians and really sticky tropical air trying to come up the East Coast. And that would be high stakes downpours and severe weather possible here in the East around next Thursday and Friday again. So we've been on a streak of great Tuesdays. Is that a catbird? I think that is a catbird. Is there a cat around here? Tied around? Oh, did I show you my bicycle? Sweet ride, huh? Oh yeah, Malibu. Let's widen it out a little bit here. Just gotta shine it up a little, that's all. Yeah, oh yeah, this is gonna be real nice. Put some air in those tires. I'm gonna go biking. Yesterday, I almost went surfing, but it turned cold and windy, and there was so much going on at the beach. I just made videos. There was a, what's called Northeast Power Association rodeo. Rodeo? What's that mean? Well, these cowboys were climbing poles, utility poles, as fast as they could while being careful and hooking up transformers and utility lines. It's sort of a competition. It looked really fun and friendly down on Nantasket Beach. So, transitioning to our In More. Short on the weather, but long on what happened at the beach yesterday, watching the linemen, and then coming home. It was pretty disturbing. There was just, I don't know, half dozen or so kids down there underage. I saw one of them throw a bottle, and I said, "Don't do that." And he said, "Okay, sorry." And then all of a sudden they were gone at about 5 o'clock. And a bunch of us went down there, and they had left,
7 or 8 kids.
I don't know, 55 empties,
I don't know.
4 containers worth.
2 hours.
But made new friends. Patty, my neighbors over here. One of the neighbors actually followed him in the vehicles they left in, inebriated, headed towards Hingham, and then he turned around. So, you know, we welcome everybody to the beaches, but carry in, carry out. And if you're a teenager and you're drinking underage, I know it's a conundrum, but bring a bag with you or something. Anyhow, that was frustrating. Mid escaped. It was a long day yesterday. So there's a lot of it more there, and this rain's coming in. I'm getting wet. So this is done. Try and make it a quick one today. But there's a lot of, and more, and more, and more. Always. Oh, a little bit more. A quick more before the real and more from yesterday. It's raining pretty hard, and the radar shows real heavy rain coming at us. I forgot to give a shout out to the Boston Celtics, handing it to the Cavaliers last night. That was awesome. And now we have the Bruins again tonight. Never ends. So much weather. So much sports. Steve, it's gonna pour. Can we go inside? Come on, Steve. Let's go inside. He's like, I don't care. I'll hide under the bushes. No, you're gonna get soaked and muddy. Steve, this way. Come on. Steve, come. We're on camera. Don't make me look bad. We're going in. We are going in. Yes, we are. All right. And more from yesterday. Left. I think they're being judged. I think it's a competition. T-Rex. T-E-Rex. I want a truck like that. Bring me and T-Rex up the top of the utility pole. Not. More and more and more. Hull, Massachusetts. Tuesday, May 7th. 52-degree water. 62-degree air, wind from the east, 12 to 15 miles an hour. These guys will be out there in the heavy snow, a wind of 40 and 50 miles an hour, doing whatever it takes keep us warm and turned on. Much appreciated. Simply gorgeous Tuesday. I guess this qualifies as the nicest day of the year so far. Again, we're gonna have a lot of those. You get the sun still high in the sky, and right next to the sun is the moon. We can't see it because of the brightness of the sun. I made a factual error 24 hours ago when I said the moon in June is called strawberry. Well, actually, that was not an error. But I skipped right over May. May is the flower moon, so it's a new moon today, and that means the tide is running strong. Very low tide right now. When you have a new or full moon, the tide is high at midday and midnight, and it's low at breakfast and dinner, or sunrise and sunset. So that's an incredibly low tide. And there's Bass Rock sticking up over there. And Sally Peters asked about that skiff that's been wrapped around the mooring. Well, there it is, still wrapped around the mooring, Sally. And there's Hull, where we have highlights from earlier in the day, and that power rodeo, and look at all the boaters. And I guess this is going to be a thing every day now. The young people are going to come down here, and I did catch them throwing some bottles earlier, and I asked them to stop, and they did. So we'll go down there and check the mess later. And if they carry in and carry out, that's cool. But, you know, if you're a kid, you're going to carry out stuff that you don't want people to see that you've done. So that's going to be a challenge going forward. Nothing is easy in life. Challenges everywhere. Look at that condensation trail. Wow, that is just gorgeous. Look at them all up there. Weather system still a few hours away. Shoot, looks like I missed them. They must have gone the other way. Maybe I can go catch them at Wessagusset, the old beach. The town does a really good job taking care of the beach. You can see it's groomed. So the garbage collection would pick that up on like Saturday morning, but it just is not right. I don't know what young people are supposed to do when they're drinking underage with their containers. See, they can park here and go down this way also. I don't see them. They had pretty recognizable hair. Big hair. Good hair. Where are they? We call this one the old beach. Original Wessagusset. The one I was just on is called the new beach, George Lane. And no sign of them. I think they got away, so to speak. Relics of the old beach. Used to be something else. People came from all around. And there's a plan to revamp it and build a new walk connecting the two again. That's where we just were, way over there. And I think when that happens, actually, people will respect it more and more and more. They got away with it, so I guess I'll clean it up today. It's very frustrating. All right, we're going down the beach. You want to come, Steve? Why don't you just man that chair right there, and we'll take care of it. This guy's down here every night. So there's so many people that come down here every night. So when the kids leave a mess, it kind of ruins it for everybody. Steve, you man the fort, okay? T-Rex and I are gonna go down here and make some new friends. Taught him how to do this almost 7 years ago. T-Rex is turning 7 in a couple days. Brought him down here and we ran on these rocks when he was like the size of my fist. Let's see if he can do it. Although he's got a long line on him now, he may be a little hesitant. It's okay, Rex. It's not stuck on anything. Come on. And here we are. There was only about 7 or 8 kids, and they were here for, I don't know, maybe 2 hours. So what would you do? They left a knife. I was going to come down and introduce myself and tell them that we are stewards of the earth. Saw one of them throw a bottle, and I told him not to, and he said, okay, sorry. So what do you do if you're a young person and you want to drink? Just leave the mess for the neighbors. Rex, what do you got there? Some fish scales or something? Hey, sailor. Nice to meet you. You want to be an out the door weathering more? Oh, yeah. Good girl? Boy?
Yeah, girl.
Good girl. Oh, yeah, you like her behind rubbed. Who doesn't? What's T-Rex doing over there? They love the smells.
Oh, they do. They do.
Rex.
He doesn't know what to do.
What's his name?
Ozzy.
Ozzy. Hey, Ozzy.
And then you got him?
All right, Rex is being good. Thank goodness. He's finally maturing. Rex is turning 7 this week,
Oh, is he? Wow.
but he was always mean to puppies. So this is a good sign. He wants to play now.
I hope Lincoln holds him because he's getting big and strong. But yeah,
So,
this is a shame. I mean, they down here and clean the beach. I come down here all the time. I pick up bags and bags of trash, you know.
And the thing is, I try to catch him.
And you walk. You can go to the shelf and walk that way, or you can come over here and walk. They finally started cracking down, but it was. Are you like?
He's gonna choke himself.
He's just having fun. We're all just trying to have fun. As long as we carry in, carry out, we're all good.
Hey, come here. Hey, easy,
It's like the
easy.
weather. We're coming together for a common bond. Try and keep our beach clean.
I should get dragged in the sand there. Hey,
And we got some kind of stuff going on over here too. Looks a little bit more innocent, kinda, maybe. At least when you come down, you make new friends. T-Rex making new friends in the silhouette of the setting sun here
Okay.
on the divide between the new beach and the old beach. Yeah, Rex, making friends. Who's whining? Who's whining over there? And more and more and more.
The doggy has a tick on the skin.
Oh, thank you. Can you take it off, please?
No, I'm sorry.
No. I'll get it.
Just warning.
I was just
for
testing
you.
it.
You don't want to get that in your house. Anna, please, honey. Okay.
I can't stop. Rex, get that tick off yourself.
I'm sorry for.
Well, we got a big bag here. I don't know, 30 or 40 beers. But at least they tipped us. They left like, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beers. Thanks, guys. Did you just forget? Did you take off? And next time, can you get some IPAs? I'm not really that into Coronas, thanks. Although it is Cinco de something or and more and more and more. I have no idea how this happened. More and more and more. Mitt found his way down to the beach. Heard my voice, opened a door, and made a run for it. Whoa, look at that. All right, the end. Cool. X. The hay came from Jerry's house across the street yesterday. 12 pack, another 12 pack, 24. 18, 34, 42, and 8, 50, and 656. Those kids had about 56 beers. Oh, wait, they tipped me 5 beers. So about 50 with 7 kids. That's 4 point something beers apiece, which they did not clean up themselves. So I'm cleaning it up along with Jerry's hay. Good to meet you, Patty. Play us out, Piano Man. It's Captain Space Time. Sunset on a Tuesday of all days. Best day of the week. 4 weeks in a row. And here comes the 5th week in a row of a backdoor cold front. Aw, fun mommies. Speaking Russian, I think. Till tomorrow.